Grocery Gossip, your one stop shop for all of your grocery needs. Each year, 1 billion tons of food ends up in landfills. Also, each year, the average consumer wastes around $3,000 in groceries. What if there was a way to fix both of these problems? In an article from 2019 by Wenjon Mu, Gert Spargarin, and Alphonse Udlansik, titled Mobile Apps for Green Food Practices and the Role for Consumers, they explained that, as an alternate to the individualist and the systemic approaches, the social practices approach, which is derived from structuration theory, has been suggested. This approach allows for a co shaping role of the consumers while taking into consideration both the agency of consumers and the context of their actions. By ordinary everyday life food practices as the center units of analysis, we are able to better research and understand the elements and patterns in those practices and come up with feasible socio-technical innovations to make them more sustainable. An emphasis on everyday life social practices will also make it easier for consumers to envision, discuss, and assess the most relevant changes in the production and consumption of food. So, why grocery gossip? Grocery Gossip is a mobile app that allows users to collaborate with peers and discuss and share sustainable food brands, create recipes for themselves and other users based on limited ingredients already available to them, and post grocery lists with tailored meal ideas and budget constraints. Grocery Gossip will cut out the confusion and stress when it comes to grocery shopping and create an online community aiming to tackle food waste and overconsumption. By 58% to 38%, Americans say it is harder rather than easier to be informed today due to the plethora of information and news sources available, according to an article by the Knight Foundation titled American Views, Trust, Media, and Democracy. So, why grocery gossip? Why will this work? First off, the political economy. Sustainability efforts and affordability within the food industry are two of the largest conversations being had in politics currently and shaping entire communities who are in desperate search for a solution. Political economy is rooted in the structure of economic relations under capitalism. It also looks at how products and text from the media sector are formed by government control, ownership patterns, advertising, distribution, and consumption. Online communities and activism. Online communities are some of the strongest communities in our current society and bring real change to movements like the sustainability movement. With the ability for users to collaborate with others to share the ways that they are helping to create sustainable changes within the food industry, it will be mutually beneficial. And finally, social capital. Social capital is defined as the value and standing within a social network. Oftentimes, within movements like the push for sustainability, there is a sense of hostility and hierarchy based on effort. With grocery gossip, there is only room for suggestions and guidance, and no room for inferiority or superiority. This creates change without tension. The features of the app will include sustainable product reviews, where users will be able to post their grocery lists along with the meals that they plan to make with the items. Users will also be able to search lists based on price to stay on budget. They will also be able to utilize recipe collaboration. Users will have the ability to post a list of food they have in their fridge, and other users can either suggest recipes for them to make using those items or utilize an in app AI tool that will create recipes for users. And finally, tailored grocery lists. There will be a feed on the app where users can post eco friendly, cost effective, and sustainable brands and review them for others to try out. Apps are driving many people to live more sustainably. Almost 14 million app downloads in the past 12 months is a huge number when you consider that each download represents an individual wanting to make a steep change in their lifestyle, explained Silvio Perucci, managing director at Radar. So, why should you take a stake? This is an important platform for stakeholders to support for a variety of reasons. This is an app where brands can be promoted on a wide scale and position themselves in the market as eco-conscious and budget-friendly. Supporting grocery gossip will also allow stakeholders and influencers to position themselves to their audiences as conscious about addressing overconsumption, specifically in the food industry. Thank you.